Good morning. Okay, give me just a second to get all of my stuff taken care of. Organized, not taken care of. Everything's been taken care of. Alexa, volume 2. Okay. So, hold on, guys. Okay, I'm just trying to go to the live from my computer so I can make sure I don't miss any comments, because last episode with Darcy, we didn't see the comments pop up. And usually I'm really good about that, but that did not happen. Okay. And usually I'm really good about that, but okay. So this morning we're going to be talking about Rowe Casa, my favorite products, the products that I use, and also the best sellers, because it's really hard for me to keep any of the Rowe Casa in stock. We're going to talk about the Tart Cherry, the Magnesium, the hair Spritz, the powder, which is how I even got started on this company. And then we're going to talk about the drops, because I constantly order for you guys. I use 3 drops, and then I sell them constantly. So that's what we're going to be talking about this morning. I gotta get my coffee, haven't even started drinking my coffee yet. Okay, so let's talk about the sleep syrup. It is called Tart Cherry, and it helps with sleep, inflammation, and muscle recovery. So it's not just for sleep. It does not taste bad. It's a little different, you got to get used to it, but you just take a tablespoon every night before you go to bed, and I'm telling you, it helps so much. It just helps relax you. It's not a muscle relaxer or anything like that. It just helps you kind of chill out and go to sleep and have a really good night's sleep. I do not go to bed without this, because it's hard for me to shut my brain off at night. So I definitely do not like to go to bed without it. It is a 16-ounce bottle, and all you're taking is a tablespoon every night, so it lasts for a really long time. The bottle is $25. I have a couple in stock, but with all of y'all that order off of the lives, I'll place an order, so don't worry about how many I have in stock. Okay, so it is a bestseller, and it is a natural sleep aid, which is, something that's really important. It helps with weight loss and inflammation, muscle recovery. It helps with heart health. There is an option for your baby. I think it has, there's something in it, and I would have to look. Maybe it's the honey. There's a honey-free option for babies. It has clean ingredients, which is something that I look for when I'm getting something to carry in my store. Like whenever I find a company and do business with a company, they have to have a good reputation. They have to have clean ingredients, and I have to be able to trust them. There's a lot of companies out there that say they are chemical free and safe, and a lot of the times they're not. So I try to just make sure that the companies that I do business with are trustworthy companies. Oh yes, there is a spill-proof lid that is available for $5. I have one over there. It's just a little, I should have brought one over here. But it's just a little spill-proof lid that you pop on. It's good for the sleep syrup. It's good for the elderberry. The mouthwash, the sinus and allergy throat gargle, and the cough syrup. It's good for all of the liquids that you take with a tablespoon. So, let me know if you need any Tart Cherry, because it's one of my favorites. Our next one is the Magnesium Spray. Y'all ask me a million times a week what this is, what it's good for, and I use this multiple times a day. So the use on it is spray on bottoms of feet and legs 1 to 2 times daily. If it stings, this could be from being deficient, but if not tolerable, wipe it off after 10 minutes until you can tolerate it without removing it. So when I first used magnesium, I definitely needed it. And I sprayed it on the bottom of my feet and on my legs, and it's not painful, but it can be a little uncomfortable, and that just means that you really need it. I just sprayed it on there before I went to bed, and then went to sleep. So I just slept through it, basically. I would take my Tart Cherry, spray my magnesium, and then go get in the bed and just, go to bed. So then when I woke up, it didn't even matter. Okay, but, so magnesium, I know I told everybody that I've talked to about this, I have written it down. I have saved all of the information. I'm making a binder to keep all of this in so I can answer your questions faster than having to look everything up. But magnesium is responsible for over 300 biochemical reactions in our bodies. That's why it is so beneficial. It is a bestseller. I do use it every day, like I said, sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. So if you're deficient in magnesium, it might cause migraines, sleepless nights, fatigue, leg cramps, and muscle soreness. It also, if you take the magnesium, it helps with all of that, but it also helps with sleep. It helps kind of calm you down, like make you more mellow, especially if you have anxiety like I do. It helps with bone health. It helps with the absorption of several different nutrients that you need that you might not be getting anywhere else. It eases irritability, and it helps blood sugar and your immune system. It helps with heart health, and in kids, it can help with growing pains. So kids and adults can use this too. Okay, let me just make sure. Oh, so they created the spray because a lot of people, when they take magnesium orally, it makes them sick and they'll throw it up. So it defeats the purpose. Like, you're not even getting that magnesium. So they created the spray bottle to spray on your legs and your feet to absorb it better. It does not make you sick. And the more it tingles, the more you need it. And it's just, it's a tingly kind of uncomfortableness. It's not pain. Sometimes mine would get itchy before it stopped tingling. But that just means you need it. And now it doesn't hurt me at all. I can put it on and not even feel it. Oh, ladies, don't put it on after you shave your legs. Okay, that's terrible. It hurts so bad because you just shaved, so you exfoliated your legs, you opened your pores, and then if you really need it and it tingles without doing that, don't shave your legs and put it on. That was a big mistake. Okay, so our next one is going to be the drops. There are tons of drops, and I'm not going to talk about all of them. I am going to go through the list and tell y'all what all the options are, but we're only going to talk about a couple that I personally use, and then one that is a bestseller. Okay, so here's the drops. They come in the bottles like this. And here, I'll open one. And you just drop 2 to 3 drops on your wrist every day. 2 to 3 times a day. Rub 2 to 3 drops on inner wrist, forearms, or lower abdomen 1 to 2 times a day. So I just drop it on my wrist every morning and every night before I go to bed or when I get out of the shower. They are $20 a piece, but you can get them, if you buy 3 of them, you get $10 off. And so for every 3 that you buy, you get $10 off. There's several. I use the Hormone and the Stress. And I use the Focus, which is ADD. It's great for ADD. That's why I use it. And then the best seller that I have is T-Balance, which is testosterone. It helps kind of balance out your testosterone levels. Okay, here are all of the different choices. And then I'm going to tell you a story about the hormone drops that I've personally experienced. Okay, it comes in anti-blemish, appetite suppressant, breast health, doggy inflammation, E-balance, first trimester, focus, germ fighting, healthy uterus, healthy vein, hormone, immunity, lung health, menopause, ovary health, period support, relax, sinus and headache, sleep, spot relief, stomach drops, stop drops, which is for nicotine cravings, stress drops, T-Balance, and thyroid. So I want to tell y'all my experience with the hormone drops. You know, you never really know if anything's working until you stop using it. And I tested that theory on the CBD oil, and that was terrible. And we'll talk about that in a whole other episode. So I thought, well, I'm not going to quit taking the drops because I don't want it to be a disaster like it was with the CBD oil. And let me just tell you that I was in terrible condition, like health-wise, when I started this whole entire journey. So I was terrified to stop using the Stress or the ADD or the Hormone. So I have always been freezing cold my whole life. And I was pregnant 9 months pregnant in August, and I wore a sweatshirt my whole entire pregnancy. Okay, so that should tell you, like, I was always cold. From the time I had Trip, until here lately, I was burning up. Like, for the last 3 years, I didn't even need to wear a jacket, even on the coldest day. I know we don't get very many cold days, but I didn't even need to wear a jacket. So, a couple of months ago, I started telling my husband that I was freezing all the time. He was freezing me out. I could never get warm, like, always having to have a jacket, wishing I had a jacket. And he's like, Brooke, I think you're getting sick and we need to, do something about that. And I said, well, I don't feel like I'm getting sick. He goes, you are always cold. So we had this whole conversation about it, right? And it dawned on me, like, a couple days after our conversation, that it's not, because I started thinking about how I used to be cold all the time. And I haven't been cold in a really long time, so I thought it was weird. And then it just dawned on me that it's the hormone drops. I'm not getting sick. I'm going back to where I was before I got pregnant. So I'm not really excited about being cold anymore, but it is nice to know that my hormone levels are getting adjusted, and it's because of these drops. And it's easier for me to hold a conversation with people because I have the ADD drops. It's easy for me to pay attention and get stuff done. And then the stress, I feel like I don't stress out as much since getting on the drops. Compared to how much I used to stress, I can definitely say that it's significantly less. So they work. Feel free to come in and talk to me about any of them or any of these products. Like I said, it doesn't matter how, what I have in stock right now. The company ships very quick, and Corona has not, it's not affecting their shipping right now. So, you don't have to worry about it. I'm going to place an order. Y'all always place tons of orders after a video. So don't worry about that. We can get you whatever you need. Okay. Our next is the powder. This is kind of how I got started on this whole company. Is powder. So I love to use baby powder, and apparently it causes cancer. So we were really strict about not using it on Trip for a really long time, and Leeward was really concerned about me using it on myself every morning and every night. So I stopped, and I was looking for a better option, and I found it. And at first I found, can y'all see? Yeah. At first I found the baby powder. And so I got it, and I started using it, and I used it on Trip, and I loved it. It is a non-toxic baby powder. I was really excited when I found this because then I got to start using powder again. And then they came out with feminine powder, talc-free. So that's a lifesaver. And they came out with men's. And I got some for Leeward because I love powder. I love using it every day. I don't like to be sweaty. I don't like to be sticky. Yeah, so that's basically it on the powder. I mean, there's not much to it. It's toxin free. It doesn't cause cancer. That's amazing. I use it twice a day at least. And I love it. It's $12. It lasts for a really long time. I use it every single day. I get it all over the floor, and I'm still on my first bottle. So it goes a long way. Now, the product I'm really excited to talk about is the hair spritz, because it has changed my hair completely. If any of you know me, where is it? If any of you guys know me, you know that I have no hair. None. No hair. You may think I have hair, but that's because I have a whole head of extensions in, and have had a whole head of extensions in since I was in 8th grade or a freshman year of high school. I've had extensions in my hair. And then I cut my hair off, and it helped. Like, it wasn't so fringy down at the bottom because it's so thin, but it still didn't have any body to it. Like, I had to work really hard to put body in my hair. Y'all know I don't brush my hair. Y'all know I don't put very much effort into my hair. So I cut it off in hopes that it would help, and it didn't really help. Like, I still had to, work really hard, and that was not what I was trying to accomplish. Then a friend of mine told me about the Rowe Casa hair spritz, and it's for growth and thickness and volume. Y'all, I'm on my second bottle. It's been a year, and I'm only on my second bottle. My hair, I don't have anything in my hair. It is so thick. Now, not thick like normal people thick hair, but I can tell a huge difference. I could tell a huge difference after the first month that I was using it. It's gotten long. As y'all know, I had really short hair. It's gotten long. That's not why I'm using it. I have to get haircuts more often. I actually haven't had one in a long time. But when I was getting haircuts, I would have to get haircuts like every 2 weeks. And you won't have to do that if you have short hair, or if you are desperate for thickness and volume, then that's not going to matter. The fact that you have to get haircuts is not going to faze you. You are going to be so amazed by how much new growth you have. After a month of this, we straightened my hair, and I had like inch-long spikes all over the top of my head because of the new growth. And I can just tell a whole difference. Anybody who knows me and is around me can tell a huge difference. And I know I've gotten a lot of you guys on it, and I can't wait to see your results. $35. It's good for at least 6 months. Even if you use it every single day, I use it every morning, every night. If I go in the bathroom for anything, like at home, when I'm home, I'll spray it then too. Let's see. Okay, so this is what all it does. It is a bestseller. It stimulates your hair growth. It fights balding and thinning. It helps with brittle hair. It's great for men, women, and kids. It strengthens your hair and makes it healthier. You can spray it on damp. You can spray it on dry. I used it in the morning and at night. Whenever I first started using it, before it completely redid the way my hair was, it would make it greasy because I didn't have that much hair, and it was really fine. Well, now it's just completely changed my hair altogether. It doesn't make my hair greasy. I can put it on after I shampoo when I get out of the shower, or I can put it on dry. And, you have to kind of wait for it to dry because it is going to wet your hair a little bit. But after that, it's fine. It doesn't make your hair greasy. If you're in the greasy stage, like I was, I just would wait till I could have greasy hair. Or if I was going to go run, I would spray it on my hair because I'm going to wash my hair after my run. Or if I was going to put my hair up in a ponytail all day, I would just spray it in and pull my hair back and keep it in a ponytail. And yeah, and that's what I would do. And now I don't have to do that. I've got it in my hair right now. My clean hair. Okay. So, let's talk about questions for just a second. If you have any questions about any of the products or any of the products that you see on the Facebook page, please let me know. You can ask me anything. I will share any personal testimony with you. I will be honest about anything, whether it works or doesn't. Most of the time, if it doesn't work, I will quit carrying it in my store. Because I'm a big advocate on, good products. Okay, so questions. And I want to talk about really quick the activewear detergent and the elderberry syrup, because I've gotten a lot of questions about the two of those this particular week. Elderberry syrup is also a Rowe Casa product. They are $20 a bottle. You can get 3 for $50. You get $10 off if you buy 3. I keep it in stock. It is a bestseller. It helps with seasonal allergies and it helps fight sickness. It is great for your immune system. It keeps it strong. It keeps it fighting. So you want to take it every day, a tablespoon. I take it first thing in the morning. You can take it whenever, just as long as you take 1 tablespoon a day. If you start to feel like you're getting sick, take 2 tablespoons. You want to up your dosage until you feel like you're over it. Y'all, it works. I don't know how. I mean, I know it's the elderberry and science that I don't understand, but it works. There is, let's see. Gosh. Well, I hope they're okay. Yeah, okay, so there's a honey-free option for children. So children under the age of 1 should not have honey. And that's what I think it was the the Tart Cherry, that they have it in a honey-free option for the kids. So, yeah, so the elderberry is a really good product, and I can't keep it. I try to keep it on the shelf, but it's hard to keep it on the shelf. And then the activewear detergent is a laundry detergent that I have in stock. It is by Rocking Green. They're a very credible company. They've been in business for several years. A chemical-free option. And this particular one, yes, I sure will. This particular laundry detergent is the activewear detergent, and it detoxes your activewear. So, we work out, we sweat in our activewear more than we sweat in any more of our clothes, and it just kind of detoxes that and keeps them from getting old and smelly. Okay, here is the 2 sprays. This is the hair spritz for hair growth, volume, and thickness. And then here is the magnesium spray that helps with, let me read it. It helps with sleep, calm, bone health, heart health, absorption of essential nutrients, irritability, blood sugar levels. It also helps with your immune system. And for children, it helps with growing pains. So these were the 2 sprays. I use both of them every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, especially if I'm at home and not at work that day. Okay, ask any questions. You can message me. You can comment after the video is over and ask me questions. If you shop this live, so just go in the comments and say, I want the Tart Cherry or the elderberry. You can even purchase the activewear detergent from this live. Any of the products that I talk about in the live and post, like anything that's talked about, whether it's a product that I'm actually talking about in the video or if it's a product that I mention in the video, like the activewear detergent, you can get 15% off if you comment and purchase. We do Venmo, PayPal. You can come by the shop. I will ship it to you. Whatever works for you, I will get you taken care of. Okay, so that is the end. If I've missed any comments, I will go back and check them. I appreciate everybody for watching and sharing and liking and following and all the things, all the love and support. I appreciate you. What else do you have? No, it's the hair spritz. Helps with breakage, helps with hair loss, helps with regrowth. You know, I can't do a before and after of my hair because, you know, I mean, how do you do that? But I'm telling you, my hair is completely different. I have volume where I didn't, even when I tried to force it. The texture's different. Like, it's still soft, but it's like I can do more with it. And the new growth is amazing. You'll have to come by and see, because I've always worn extensions, but it does. It helps with growth, thickness, volume, and it helps, let me read hold on. What word am I looking for? Oh, it helps with brittle hair. So that is really important. And you can spray it on wet or dry. It does not matter. Clean, dirty, just whenever you're thinking about it. Okay. This bottle has your name on it. And that means, let's see, I've got one left in stock. I probably have 2 or 3 on their way. So if anybody needs any more, just holler at me, and I will place that order. I'm probably going to give y'all until Friday to watch the video, share the video, tag your friends, anybody who you think could benefit from any of this, and then I'll place the order. Just give everybody time to get my orders here and then get those distributed, and then give y'all time to place your order, so then I can take care of everybody at one time. Thank you. I love you. Uh-oh, I just kicked the thing. So y'all have a wonderful morning. Once again, I appreciate all of you very much. I love you guys. I could not do this without y'all. So I love you. Have a great day. Have a wonderful, blessed week. And I will see you again in 2 weeks.